Welcome back, YouTube. You're here with the Road Viking. We're back in the kitchen. Today we're going to do something really fun. We're going to make a spaghetti casserole, and then we're going to freeze dry it for long-term storage. The way the food prices are getting today, things have just gotten outrageous. And at the end, I'm going to reconstitute it and show you what it's like once you bring it back. So stick around. For the meat, we're going to be using the fully cooked Angus choice beef patties from Sam's. These things are really good in a pinch. They're pre-cooked. All you got to do is heat them up and serve them. And they're the best tasting pre-cooked beef patties that I've been able to find. But today what we're going to do is we're going to break them up and put them in our sauce. You always want to start off with a nice, clean, sanitized surface whenever you're dealing with meat. And today, we're working with our new overhead camera. So, if you like these views, comment in the section below. Let me know how you like it. So we're going to get one. Guess we should let them thaw it out a little bit. I'm going to dice them up and get it in the pan. Then we'll get our noodles to go on. Normally I'd be using ground beef, but I didn't have any. And I've had these for a while. So I'm like, that'll do. All right, I'm going to get these chopped up, then I'll be right back. Okay, for the sauce, we're going to mix it up a little bit. Going to be using Italian sausage from Hunt's and mushroom. Why? Because that's what I have on hand. And it's going to taste great because we're going to doctor it up a little bit. So just chill out. We're going to fix it. Everything's going to be okay. This is a can opener, but it's not used the way you normally would think. You put it on the top, it uncrimps the top, and you just pop it right off. You just pop it right off. Sometimes and you just pop it right off, see? And that's not even shot. That's not blood, that's tomato sauce. All right, and then to that, we're going to be adding that big of an onion. Why? Because I like onion, and two, because I just got one laying around. And we're going to just small dice them. Got to be really careful with your knife skills on this one. Voila. We'll add this to the sauce. We're gonna just like that. Okay, now we've got the sauce going. Everything's cleaned back up. I'm gonna add some garlic and some bell pepper, frozen bell peppers and onions I have. And just because I said so, I'm going to be using some, where you at? That's it. Diced tomatoes. All right, now that we've got the sauce going, simmering, it's melding together, getting all good and stuff, we're going to use 2 large packs of spaghetti. Over there. All right. And we're going to add this cold water boil. You know how to make spaghetti. You may be thinking you're putting stuff in your spaghetti that I would never put in my spaghetti. Well, this is not your spaghetti, right? And this is my spaghetti, and this is the way I like my spaghetti. So just deal with it. And it's going to be more like a spaghetti casserole because we're going to freeze dry it. So just relax. Everything's fine. No, we're not quite through with it yet. Like, dang, Road Viking, what else could you do to that? Oh, you'll see. This turned out really good. It's got a good flavor to it. It's going to freeze dry. It's going to freeze dry well. If you're interested in any of the freeze drying supplies or the freeze drying process or the freeze dryer, I'll leave a link in the description below. You could go there off that link, and it's not going to cost you anything else, but we get a little kickback because you went there off my channel, and it helps the channel. So use the link in the description below, or leave a comment, give it a thumbs up if you like what we're doing, and we'll keep producing videos. For the next step, I'm going to see how many of these trays I could fill up. And I don't think we're going to get them at all, but we'll get as much as we can. Now that I've got it all plated up, I just wanted to show you how I divide it out into portions. These are dividers, tray dividers, put out by freezedryingsupplies.com. I'm not affiliated with them yet. I'm going to try, but they have an awesome freeze drying community, and they have all different kind of gadgets to help with the freeze drying process. We'll just try to get that as even as possible. And it's got a knife cutting edge on the bottom, and you just cut it down in there. It gets a little messy, but it ain't like where this has been perfect. So then that way it's easier to separate out once we get the process done. I'll show you. But freezedryingsupplies.com, that guy's put together a great website for just about anything that you need. And, it's a good community. They give you a lot of ideas. And he also has a YouTube channel, which is Retired at 40. So check it out. All right, that made a little over 2.5 trays. Still have some left. I'm going to mix up some sauce with that, and it should finish up the other 1.5 trays. For this, though, we're going to stick in the freezer to freeze it, pre-freeze it before we put it in the freeze dryer, so it doesn't have to work so hard. But we'll get on to that. But you say, well, wait a second, TRV. You said we wasn't finished with these. We're going to do something else to them. Dang, I did say that. All right. So what we're going to do is add some Parmesan cheese to it. Because everybody likes Parmesan with their spaghetti. But this will be good after a SHTF situation. Everybody else is eating berries and bark. You eating the TRV spaghetti and meatballs with plenty of Parmesan. Say when. All right. But then, what's he got in his hand, you thinking? Mozzarella cheese. Oh, yeah. Let's put some on there. Just because we can. You didn't come here to fix your type of spaghetti. You come here to see me fix my type of spaghetti. I didn't say at the beginning, hey, I'm going to show you how to make your spaghetti. No, we're making the spaghetti the road Viking style. By the way, I don't think anybody has ever said, hey man, that's got too much cheese on it. All right, we got our other batch ready. This is cooled down. So we'll go ahead and start finishing this up. All right, we'll get these in the freezer, get them cooled down, and then on to the freeze drying. All right, we're back here. Got the freeze dryer cooling down. Get it. There it is. We're ready to load them in. This is what we got. Frozen solid and ready to go. We're gonna load it into the freeze dryer. The tray separators you saw also comes from that website, freezedryingsupplies.com. They come in handy when you stick the trays in the deep freeze. You can stack them. That's pretty handy. Load these in, and it's going to take probably 36 hours to complete the process. But for you guys and the magic of video, it'll only be a few seconds. All right. So we'll see now if the trays are warmed up. They are. So what we're going to do now is separate them out and use the food saver with our sure seal bags. Both of them you'll be able to find the description and the link below. Get off Amazon. If you want to purchase any of this stuff, use the link, and this channel will get a little kickback. It won't cost you any more, but we'll get a kickback because you went there off of our channel. All right, what you do is you pull this off, pull out a section that you're going to need, cut it, Now we're going to seal one end of it, put one of our portions in it, and I'll show you how that works. And this is the sealer that comes with the harvest right. And the way it works, to seal the end, I'm going to need 2 hands. So you just put it in there, shut this down, and it seals it. Ta-da! That sealed the end of it. So now it'll vacuum seal. So we'll just pick one of these up. It's like a brick now. And put it in the bag. And then that goes into here. And we're back with the food saver. This is automatic. We're going to stick it in the slot. It's going to take 2 hands. I'll be right back. All right. We'll stick it in the slot. Push it forward. Vacuum seals it. And seals it. There you are. So it's good for about 25 years. All right, we got it all packaged up. 16 servings. Let's go put it in. A lot of people are going to say, you know, hey, you're not supposed to have the clear because sunlight could get to it and degrade your food. Well, I'm going to show you why I'm not really concerned about that. And this is a pretty thick meal. So as you could hear when it was shrink wrapping, it was crunching the pasta instead of poking through the bag. So I'm pretty confident that this is going to seal up and last for a pretty good long time. The food itself, as long as it stays dry in a dark place, it lasts for up to 25 years. So I think we're good. And this is why I'm not concerned about it, because I keep them in totes. We'll just pack them all in there, set it and forget it. All right, we got 15 of the 16 portions in here, along with the strawberry bananas. We got some chicken and broccoli down here, beef and broccoli. What I did there is I ordered 16 Chinese plates to go and brought them home and freeze dried them just to see if it would do. So, and it did just fine. So let's reconstitute one of these and show you what it's going to be like. Get our work surface all clean and sanitized. All right, we're using a new camera holder. Try to keep it steady. Let's open this bad boy up. I wonder if I could just add the hot water just like this. Got a coffee pot full of warm water. Say you were out in the woods camping or hiking, and you just had to have some spaghetti casserole, Viking style. We'll put that in there, cover it up like that. Let's go ahead and put it in this. And of course, that's the wrong lid. Having technical difficulties. Please stand by. All right, we got it in the right one now with the lid on it. We'll leave it in there like that, and let's see, let's let it sit for about 10 minutes to let all that absorb all that moisture, and we'll see how it does. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. Let's see what we've got here. The meat will probably be the hardest to reconstitute. So let's see what we got. Oh, that worked out real well. Heck yeah. All right, hold on just a second. All right, the new camera holder is hooked to the cabinet that I have my plates in. So here we go. Let's check it. Oops, get out there. Oh yeah. Look at the way that cheese did. Can never have too much cheese. So really, if you have this packet out in the woods, or the zombie apocalypse, and you don't want to do a lot of cooking because the zombies will know where you are, all you need to do is boil water. You can heat it up in the bag. The bag is still fine. The Road Viking, what about carcinogens? Well, in the zombie apocalypse, yeah, right. So, that did just like it was just cooked. And actually, at the time you're seeing this video, we started this video over a week ago. We cooked this last weekend, got it all prepared, put it in the freeze dryer, and then went to work. And that's why it took longer than expected. Not because it took longer to freeze dry the food. The food freeze dried about 30 hours. It just took me all week to get back to it and back to you to finish the video because I was at work. So this was made a week ago, and it's just like it came off the stove a few minutes ago. The food freeze dryer, it'll take out 98%, 99% of the moisture. If you remember back when I showed you the food freeze dryer, all that ice that was inside of the vacuum chamber came from the food. It absorbed all the moisture that stuck on the side of the vacuum chamber, and then as it slowly heated the food up, all of that turned into a gas that turned into the condensation, which froze on the inside of the freeze dryer. So then when you add the water back to it, it reconstitutes just like you have it. So this, when you use the Harvest Right freeze dryer to preserve your food, it preserves it for up to 25 years. And when you reconstitute it, it retains like 95% of the nutritional value of the original, just like you cooked it food. So it is the best, hands down, way to preserve food. If you have the means to get a Harvest Right food freeze dryer, and you're looking for long-term food storage, not just from grow season to grow season, but from decade to decade, nothing beats this. And this is going to be my dinner, and I cooked it a week ago. So, and it'll be good just like this for the next 25 years. Any one of the other 15 packets that I open, no matter if it's 10 years from now or 25 years from now, will look just like this and taste just like this and hold the nutritional value just like this. So, if that's something you're interested in, uh, you can't beat it. I appreciate it. I'll leave a link in the description below. Click on it if you're interested. Even if you click on the link that takes you to Amazon from my channel and you don't buy what the link is for, you just do your regular shopping, it gives us credit for that because you went there off of my channel. So it doesn't cost you any more. They're just like, hey, the Road Viking is sending us customers, so we're going to give a little kickback to the Road Viking. So it helps support this channel. So even if you click on that link and just do your regular shopping, Amazon appreciates the Road Viking for sending you there. So, help us out a little bit. I appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up button and, Viking on.